would think that the celebration of Christmas, more than any other holiday, is dependent greatly on the imagination. And that imagination isn't confined just to wee one's dreams of sugar plum fairies or any of the other trappings of the season that become all the more real later to us after we've wandered away from Toyland, then try to turn and find our way back home again. The company, Department 56, has made a living for years, being a very real supplier of the imagination side of Christmas. They make the model buildings and towns and homes that go into the Snow Village and the North Pole Village, and Christmas in the City and Williamsburg and others that grown-ups who found growing up to be a thankless task can buy and set up so they can set aside a slice of their imaginations and create a nearby place where they never have to leave the settings of a scenic Christmas, and they can go back there anytime they want to. Bill Addy, who lives in Gallman in Copiah County, has an extensive collection of many of the village themes, to which he adds about 30 new buildings a year. Bill takes his liking for his Christmas collection, which stays up all the year, by the way. Most people who have extensive collections of this type leave them up all year, not only because they're too big to take up and put away after every Christmas, but because in doing so, they attain the goal of putting them up in the first place, to create a setting where the mood or the feeling that Christmas brings can manifest itself year-round. Bill Addy has it.
I never lost it. I feel like a child all the time.
Whereas Bill has collected somewhere around 450 of all types of creations of the Christmas villages, Sarah and Ray Riley of Jackson have specialized in just one, settling in that their favorite era in which to reproduce their favorite time of year is that represented by the times and ages of Charles Dickens in his City of London. And much of what Dickens wrote about in his many stories is reproduced in the Dickens Village, plus a lot that was just incidental to the city in his age. But of course, what makes the Dickens era the perfect Christmas collection is what has to be his most famous story, A Christmas Carol, in which stingy Ebenezer Scrooge discovers the spirit of generosity, which is one of the cardinal spirits of Christmas. Ray and Sarah use the setup in an upstairs room in their house to escape the bonds of space and time and reality by coming into the room and lowering the overhead lights and turning on the village and going back and away for a short vacation. And although the Dickens Village could take you to many stories, Sarah is attracted to one in particular in her daydreams.
Where I really get lost, though, is in my thoughts are with the Christmas Carol. That's just such a unique story and been with us so many years, and you go to the new stage and you see the Christmas Carol there, and you see it on television, so I get caught up in it as a Christmas Carol. I also love chocolate, and I have a chocolate factory, and I have a wagon, horse-drawn carriage where chocolate's sold to the vendors.
Husband Ray likes to sit in the dim light and quiet too, and the streets outside their Jackson home become very distant as he listens.
I come up here and I can just sit here and listen to the windmill turn and the waterfall operate. It's not real water, but it looks like it from a distance. Or the dancers are dancing in Fizwig's warehouse and having the trains going. It's just relaxing.
The elaborate layout Ray and Sarah have created for their village leaves little to the imagination. They've been so intricate with it. Small little people doing small little things in small little neighborhoods and on small streets, all happy and bringing you right along with them. This layout took quite a while to design and build and redesign and rebuild as the collection grew and grew. And something very real came from all of this for Sarah and Ray.
The nicest thing about collecting is this is something that we came as a couple doing. Couples need things that they are both interested in, and it has really inspired us and given us reasons to do things. Go to another town and look in their gift shops to see if we could find our piece, or just doing things together and learning how to work on things, those are the things that really mean a lot. And I just encourage couples to find their niche and find something that of equal interest.
The part of Christmas that sparks our imaginations is one of the most real parts of the season. It prompts us to put trees in our living rooms and make them into something way more than just trees. And to hang stockings by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon will be there. Takes us to merry old England anytime we want to climb the stairs and makes us feel like kids again when all logic tells us that we're grown up. And the gift of imagination at Christmas allows those of us who left it a long time ago the chance to go back into Toyland again, even if for only one night a year.